So I was asked a few weeks ago, Phoenix, what's your New Year's resolutions or what's your goals? I don't really subscribe to the New Year's resolution thing just to make a promise to myself I'm not intending to keep. I, to be completely honest, made a resolution, a full commitment that does not relate to the clock striking midnight on January 1st. Back in the end of November, and it was actually to get healthy. I'm a big guy. I like to eat, but I don't like to be active. Well, at least a couple months ago. And since then, I've consistently been going to the gym, working out, making sure that, that's prioritized like right after work and everything. And also watching my intake of, the good stuff and whatnot. And I'm successful with it. I won't disclose like, how much I've lost so far, but I guess if we're gonna put it into a word or a word of the year that I want to continue doing since I started, it's consistent. And it's actually written behind me right over here. And I want to say that the process to consistency is to overcome the adversity of analysis. Analysis leads to paralysis. Paralysis leads to idleness. And idleness, in my former accounting professor's word, is the devil's playground. um, he actually walked up to me one day and said, idleness is the devil's playground. You should be studying accounting. So that's kind of the correlation right there. So, with all that said, that actually goes along with a lot of the stuff that has occurred in my life. And that's mainly just, you know, communicating with friends, this realm of content, you name it, pretty much just an overanalyzation of things. And I mean, I still got friends that I really want to reach out to, and I get into a fight with myself of thinking, like, man, are they actually going to respond? What are they going to say? Where it's probably as simple of like picking up the phone and just connecting with them and picking up where you last left off. I'll get to it. It's all baby steps, like this video as well. Like I'm not intending to edit any of these videos. I might do one, two, three takes and see what flows pretty well, but maybe that's analysis in and of itself. But at the same time, maybe I have a different message that was conveyed in one take that is better than the other, and I just say, okay, go ahead and upload it. But I think this one will do. I think it's going pretty well. Again, no edits or anything like that for the time being. I mentioned before in the path forward of, when I'm moving my gaming content into two different channels, that this is going to be like maybe a virtual video diary for me to just kind of talk about how I'm feeling. And quite honestly, just doing this right now is a weight off my shoulders. I don't care if you guys watch it, my life in a way is on display, and I'll take you guys with it probably. If you guys see right here the issues for well playlist that I've got going on, I'm actually seeing them this coming Saturday. So if you guys are at House of Blues, or what I like to call House Metal, hit me up. But the last couple of days, I've just been feeling called to do this and probably having an experience of analysis by paralysis. And I just had to tell myself, dude, you have nothing to lose at all. I mean, people might come and comment and just say stupid stuff, and it's just ignore it. Or I have folks that needed to hear this and know that they're not struggling alone. And if you are struggling with, over analyzing things that cause you to actually just like be stiff, you're completely not alone. Just develop a game plan to be a little bit more consistent. Like for my example, for going to the gym, I just threw myself in like to the water and just did a sink or swim. So I think like the first week that I went, I want to say I went 6 days out of the week and then took a rest day on Sunday, and that's kind of been my plan forward with that. It's just like there's no exceptions. So, and then once I got into a good schedule with that of you know working out and all that and being able to put that in my schedule, then I brought back the content. So streaming is the first thing, and then we're probably going to ease on in with YouTube and TikTok, YouTube Shorts as well, and just have a good old time with that. So, really, the moral of the story here is that, like Shia LaBeouf, you've got to do it, and just don't let your dreams be dreams. As cheesy as it sounds, we all start somewhere. You can either keep on saying one day, or put your foot down, put a vision board up, or something that just visualizes what you want to succeed, and just put a little like I don't know starter point there, end point, and then just like tick around, and then at that starting point, day one, and then 10 days, 20 days, a month from starting at day one, you'll see that progress that you've made and realize you're farther to the end of your timeline than you were at the beginning. Well, unless you're like 1,000 day journey, but even then, you're still closer to the 1,000 days than you were at day one by a day. So that's just my 2 cents for anybody that finds this video. Again, I'm really not expecting anything from this. It's just me welcoming you into my world as much as I can, or much as I want you in to an extent. And if you find any of these messages resonate, I'm happy to chat with you in the comments. I'm happy if you send this to a friend that is struggling with the same thing of analysis by paralysis. Just remember, you're going to be on one day or day one until you make that commitment. And I hope that you decide to put your feet down on day one and just start heading to day 100, 1 year, whatever that end goal is. So, thanks for hearing me ramble on for about 8 minutes. I'll see you in the next one.